a million miles away. Yeah, I'm already gone. Just how you doing? Y'all come get ready with me as I get ready to go slay in these Spain streets. Because a bunch of y'all always ask me for like makeup reviews. Even though I upload like 2 or 3 of them, I decided to do another one as I get ready here. Please keep in mind, I'm not a professional. Let me pause so you can focus on that. I'm not a professional. This is just a little girl that likes to play in makeup. So, don't come at me with some professional advice. I don't want your advice, sis. This unblended Miss Piggy meets RuPaul meets Dolly Parton makeup works for me. You might pick some up that works for you. So, to start off, I've already cleansed my face. And I'm going to be honest, I cleanse my face when I'm traveling with a concoction that I straight up made up. It's Soap and Glory's like a scrub. I put grapeseed oil in it because it's a good makeup remover and a great moisturizer. What else do I put in that little mixture? Oh, an amazing grace and exfoliating scrub. So my skin feels super soft. I'll try to put the stuff in the description box. I've also already moisturized, and I use the moisturizer by First Aid. It's a little expensive, but it is bomb.com, okay? I'm going to prime my face now. Y'all got to understand, when I'm traveling, I'm on the go from literally like 6 in the morning to like 10 at night. This is a lifesaver. This is that Becca Ever Matte and Poreless Primer. So what I do is I take a little bit and I put it on my hand, like literally a little bit. And what you do, a lot of people skip this step. You have to warm it up first. If you don't, sis, it ain't gonna work. It's activating the powers. I don't know what that means, but on the back it tells you warm it up. And then what I do is I put that in my areas where I get oily. And I have extremely oily skin. So here, I got an oily lip. I even have oily eyelids, but I don't focus on that, sis. Okay, but I put it, my T-zone area right there, and I put it on my chin. My hair looks so ate out. And I put it on my forehead too, the remainder. And I let that sit, okay? I don't go straight into putting foundation and color corrector, none of that. I let it sit. What I did begin working on is these brows that I ain't got none. Shut up, sis, because you ain't got none either. Shut up, okay? But I ain't got none. But I kind of make them work for me, okay? This is what I use to do my eyebrows. It is by Wet n Wild. It's a retractable brow pencil, and I have it in the color medium brown. On one side, it comes with the spoolie. The other side, it comes with the pencil. I also use a concealer that is my shade tone to clean up. This is by NYX, and I have it in the color Nutmeg. I use a concealer that is a shade lighter than me. That's NC45 by MAC, but you can pick up a cheap one, sis. That was a gift. And then I use a brow pomade to like fill in the backs. Because y'all, like I said, I ain't got none. But watch how we gonna make them work. Now, they might be uneven, but can't nobody beat me up. So, shut up. Actually, many people can because I can't fight. And then I use this to keep, it's by NYX's Control Freak, to keep my little hairs in place, the little ones that I got. Because they unruly. Okay, I start off, Lord have mercy, what is this? Is this not clean? Oh, yeah. I start off by brushing them up into the design I want. Now, y'all, I like extra over-the-top makeup, and I like my arch to be high. Higher than the arch of my foot. Higher than the arches all across Greece. Like, I want high arched eyebrows. So I always brush them up. And if you look, I have no tail, okay? But that's all right. Then what I do is I get the little retractable pencil, see? And that's why I love it. It's so much better than the ones that you shave, because with the shave, you waste so much. What I do is I pull my eyeball up and I start further out, like in the center of my nose. And I'm going to draw a strong black line. Like when I say strong, strong like a strong black woman making potato salad. Look how strong that is. Okay, and then I bring my tail down. Don't worry, we're going to fill that in because you're probably like, what tail, sis? Ain't nothing else. Shut up. Okay. I then do it on the other side. Like the two lines almost connect to ensure that they are somewhat even. Okay, so that's what you should have. Then I go over the top and I do the same. Some people like to draw their tails all the way out to the eye. I don't. I like a short tail. Okay, that's what I have on this side. And then on the top, I do the same on this side. Oops, I went too high. That's all right, I'm gonna clean it up. Shut up, sis. All right, the last thing that I use this pencil for is I fill in this front part ever so lightly, okay? That's about all I need. I ain't touched that back. I fill in the front part again, ever so lightly, ignoring that I did up there. Like, if you look, they almost connect. And the reason why I do that is to ensure they're somewhat even. I'm looking in the mirror when I look this way. Now, am I going to leave like this? Hell no. If I decided I was, y'all need to call the police because I done clearly spazzed out. Then what I do is I need 2 angled brushes. I'm going to clean up the tops and bottoms. This is also the time where I'll take that brow control and just brush it over that back here so it'll stay in place. Ain't much of it there, but it does keep it in place, okay? Then I take an angled brush and some brow pomade. Is it pomade or pomade? Pow, pow, pow. Where is my music? Let me put on something soft so I don't be in here about to fight nobody. Okay, I'm not very clean and technical with it because that concealer gonna clean it up. Notice I ain't touched the front of my brow. Now that looks bad, don't it? Shut up, sis. Just watch what I do. Okay. I'll take that spoolie that was on this eyebrow pencil and blend that out better. Take that other angled eyebrow pencil. Clean up the bottom first with that lighter shade. That cleans up the bottom. Perfect. Okay. Now I'm gonna use that shade in Nutmeg, the color of my little brown skin. There we go. I'm gonna take a pencil or that pomade and fill in that little sparse area. And you might be saying, you still got a unibrow. Shut up, girl. I ain't finna be like no baby drooling over nobody, but that's why Jessica is single. Okay, I'm gonna clean these up a little bit more and grab some water, and I'm gonna come back when I'm done with my brows. Alright, now that I got my eyebrows somewhat done, I always go back in and fix it up when I finish. I'm gonna take an orange color corrector and this flat brush and go over the dark spots in my face. Not necessarily dark areas, but under my eyes, like I have like darkness and around my mouth too. Actually, I think that might be a mustache because the other day I was in the nail salon, the lady gonna say, "You want lip wax?" And I almost said, "You won't catch hands?" But I didn't because I can't find it. So I just put a little bit of it on my flat brush and go in these areas like here. That's Snow Allegra. That's my favorite musician. Somebody asked me, other than Lil Boosie, who do I listen to the most? Snow Allegra. She is the bomb.com. If you don't know her, go look her up. She's Swedish. Her name is SNOHAALLEGRA. Allegra. She is the bomb.com. If you're into like neo soul and jazz and stuff. Okay. So now that I got that over all my dark areas, I make sure it's blended too, because sometimes it'll poke through in my foundation, like showing up like, you know, a bill collector, Navient, Sally Mae, one of them. Okay, an ex asking me why I use their credit card. Just don't want it. So I try to make sure it's blended as much as I can. After I do that, it's time for my foundation. So what I do is I get a damp, or I take a sponge and I dampen it. Sometimes I dampen it with setting spray, sometimes I don't. I'm not today. So I dampen, and I like my beauty blenders like this, that are flat and they come to a point and then it's short on the side. Because it's easy for powder and not just powder application, but also like to blend out my concealer. Okay, hold on y'all, I'm just trying to make some room. Shit is going everywhere. Okay, so I'm gonna dampen that. Like I said, I can't be wasting no Urban Decay setting spray on it this time. My go-to foundation, if I know that I need to be like beat for the guys for a few hours, y'all, there's nothing better. Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin, and I wear it in the shade R510. It's a 24-hour foundation. If you are looking for a drugstore dupe, the closest that I've gotten that is also my go-to foundation. It used to be that Maybelline Fit Me, but I got one that's even better. It's that CoverGirl Matte Made, sis. That's the one you need. So I just put a little bit on the sponge and I dab it like over my face. Also put it down here. Be sure to get that neck, because halfway through this tour, I might snatch my wig off today. My students used to it. Somebody asked me that. Why don't you wear your bald head? Since I wear it every day, because the wig gonna come off. It's a given. I try not to put too much foundation where I get oily either. That's another trick I learned. Okay, so then what I do with a depth blender, I began to, somebody was swiping. Sis, you wasting your makeup. Okay, you gotta beat it in your face. You know how we say we wanna be beat for the guys? That's what we're doing. Beat, 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 beat. That's my song. Hold on, y'all. That's Snow Allegra too. Can't resist your love. And I just keep beating, because I have a bald head. Like, my makeup has to be blended. Sometimes you might look at my videos and you can see where it wasn't blended in my hairline or back here, and it's really, really stark because I got short blonde hair. So I gotta really make sure I'm blended. When I'm at home and when I'm wearing my real hair, I take a small brush and I pull that foundation down so it blends a little bit better. Now what if I went out like this? Y'all would be laughing at me. Shut up, sis. Always laughing at somebody. That's why nobody don't want you around at the office parties. I'm wearing a wig today, so that doesn't have to be too neat. Oh, that's my other artist. That's Daniel Caesar. Okay, now what I do is now I begin to highlight. So I know people get expensive concealers, but I'm still addicted to the LA Pro Girl in the color Fawn. Sometimes I wear Warm Honey if I really need to blind my highlighters. Dang, you depressing me. That song remind me of somebody. I listen to that. Okay. So I'm gonna take it. Never go all the way under your eye. That's why a lot of y'all crease up. Okay, my eyeballs be like some heavily starched jeans that your pawpaw just picked up from the cleaners, because I don't go under. Because if you look, I have bags, and that's actually, I love my bags, but no, okay, I put it down lower. And if you're a woman like me that's in her 40s, really, I'm 34, but I tell people 40, so they be like, ooh, she look good for 40. If you're a woman, you know, that's older, it's gonna make you look older if you highlight all the way up there. Because I got issues, I do. That song by Julia Michaels. If you hear it and you ever wonder what it was. I'm jealous, I'm overzealous. When I'm down, I get real down. When I'm high, I come down. I get angry, baby, believe me. I can love you just like that. I also go under where my contour would be. But you don't touch me as if you did. Blue. Don't judge me. Now, before you hop off in there with that sponge trying to blend this out, sis, this is a game changer. Get you a flat top brush and blend with that first, and then do the beauty blender. You'll really be blended. Remember, don't go all the way up under your eyes, sis. You're going to be somewhere, like I said, crease. Okay? I like to look like a fresh $100 bill that I done scammed out of somebody. Alright, what I'm going to do is continue to blend this out, and then you'll see me going with a sponge and blend it as well. Alright, so now that I have my concealer blended out as much as I do, I'm going to go ahead and set it. This ain't Ben 9. I usually use Ben 9, but I have to order that. So what I'm using is my Fit Me setting powders, and they are pretty bomb. Okay, so I just put it on that same damp brush or sponge, I'm sorry, and it allows me, because of this side, to hit the side of my nose. Look at that. And it just goes on there ever so lightly. Paying close attention to the side of my nose, because that's why I get oily. Okay, and I'm just gonna apply this powder in all of the places where I just highlighted. So I'll do it and come right back. Okay, Erykah Badu, I can make you put that phone down, honey. Now I'm gonna go in with my True Radiance Contour Palette. This is a Bondi Con palette. It's super cheap. You can get it at Walmart, Walgreens. I get it in medium dark, and I get the powder one. I don't get the cream one, okay? You can tell which ones I use. I use this dark brown to contour. I use that to start my eyeshadow, and I don't never use that highlighter because since I need my highlighter real big. So I just take a brush and I put this darker shade on the brush. And you see in between that highlight? Bam, that's gonna start my contour. And it's strong, but like I said, I like to look like I pull it on this jaw too. But I like to look like, you know, if you're gonna wake up and you're gonna do this, you need to look like you woke up and did this. Because sis, I ain't Beyonce, I ain't wake up like this, neither did her ass either, even though I'm a big B fan, okay? Somebody came in and beat her face, okay? So we put that on there. And while my face is baking, what I am going to do is start my eyeshadow. When I'm traveling, I never do anything like extravagant with my eyeshadow, and when I'm filming, I don't. So, where'd I put it? Where I put it, y'all? Y'all came in and stole my stuff. That's why I let y'all come to my house. Been stealing since you was stealing out that Piggly Wiggly, Pig 5. Sis, stop doing that. Okay, I'm gonna take an eyeshadow base. This is by NYX, and it's in ESBO3. Okay, it's just an eyeshadow base. Okay, they got them in browns, whites. They even have a black eyeshadow base. So I'm gonna put this on my eyeballs. And no like neat fashion, but that's just me. I know some of y'all be doing cut creases and all that. Like I said, it's just the only thing that's gonna be creased in my family is my pawpaw cactus. Okay, I don't do all that because I ain't got time. Okay, actually I do have time. I'm not into that. Okay, so once I put that on, I use my little finger, make sure I got some primer there. Some people don't prime their eyeballs. The only thing that it doesn't do is it doesn't make your colors pop. The reason why I have to prime is because, sis, I wasn't joking. I have oily eyelids, okay? I'm going to take these two brushes and I'm going to be working with them. A fluffy brush, you can pick these up from by Wet n Wild at Dollar Tree, sis. And I got a flat brush. This is it's an eyeshadow brush by e.l.f. You can also get these at my Dollar Tree. Okay, with that same True Radiance palette, I'm going to go in with that light shade and start right up under my brow. So my brows and my eyeshadow blend. Just pull it right there, sis. Right there, don't go no lower. Okay, some of y'all ready to drop it low, like we line dancing. Nope, it's right under that highlighter. See that? Okay, now after I did that, it's time for my eyeshadow. This is just a palette by BH Cosmetics. It's called Royal Affair. This is actually a gift. A student gifted this to me. I bring this when I travel because it has just about every color in there that I need. Okay, some neutrals, some blues, some pinks. Okay. What I am going to do today, because I need to be neutral because of this wig I'm about to review. I'm going with this shade here called Prince. It's just a brownish orange shade. Orange looks beautiful on melanin as your eyeshadow. Okay, and I just pull it right there. I'm gonna do it on this side so y'all can see it. That's Maroon 5. You might be saying, Jessica, where Kevin Gates? Where Lil Boosie? I'm with my kids, so I need to be in a calm mood. Okay, I gotta settle my spirit. Okay, because I don't want to sacrifice no child. Okay, now that I've done that, I'm gonna go in, like I said, today's look is gonna be pretty neutral. I am going to go in with this color, Imperial. It looks like a green, but it shows up as like a green brown, okay? So I'm gonna use that. I just tap it in the middle of my eyebrow. Then I take that fluffy brush without putting product on it and I blend that together. Know you're all going to be alone. That's Sabrina and Claudia. She bombed too. Okay, now that I got that blended, I'm gonna get a darker shade. It's up here in the shade Regal. Put that on my brush. And I'm just gonna go in the corners of my eye. Don't blend that too, sis. You need to be in there like a KitchenAid mix on your eyeballs, blending. Not just on your eyeballs. I'm gonna clean that up. If you wonder just what's going on, I'm gonna clean it up, okay? Because you don't want to be unblended, sis. Something else that I like to do is I like to take a pencil, or not a pencil, a brush, kind of like another fluffy brush, and take that darker shade on my lash line too. Because I have bags. To be honest with you, I like to accent my bags. I know that sounds archaic to you guys, but I just do. I take that darker shade. Can I tell y'all I signed up for a date now? Let's see how long your girl lasts on there. The neat thing, the guy said he's looking for a woman that can cook rice, but is also, I'm gonna have to clean it up, also efficient enough to use instant rice. And I said, okay, this is my husband. Let me go and get my, wedding venue. I'm gonna go in with a light shade, this high tea color, because I'm always sipping a take tea and go in my tear duct. Okay, now that I got that done, it's time for mascara and eyeliner. Now, what, oh Lord, what I'm gonna be using, this is an eyeliner by NYX called Epic Eyeliner, and I have it in a jet black, okay? Yeah, let's make sure it was my Epic eyeliner. Just a regular cheap black eyebrow pencil and some mascara. This is by CoverGirl, okay? Now, winged eyeliner, if you've been watching me for a while, you know it's something that I love because I love like vintage things, but I'm really not good at it. So, it's practice. Sometimes it works for me, sometimes it doesn't. That's Snow Allegra again. Lord have mercy, my eyeliner just fell on my leg. Lord, I can't be looking bruised because my student's gonna be ready to box one of y'all. If I say one of y'all hit me, because they don't play behind Mama Richards, that's what they call me. Or Ma, okay? So if you don't have time to do eyeliner, don't attempt it. Go with something else. So I like to do short strokes across my eye, and then I'm gonna pull up my tail. I can't do it in this mirror, so let me do it, and then I'll come back on camera and show you. But I'm gonna use short strokes to go across, and I'm gonna pull up my tail. All right, y'all, now that I got my eyes somewhat evenly lined, what I'm gonna do is like take this powder off my face. Know that I've already put my eyelash glue down so it can be getting tacky. So then I just take a brush, instead of dusting off, I like to buff it in. Buff it in like a buffet. buffing it in. Like a good old buffet. Like I say, I love a golden cow career. A golden cow buffet. I'm always gonna get greens, rice, and gravy, and chicken. Okay. Now that I've buffed that in, what I like to do is go in and set my entire face with a powder. It's also, where I put it? It's also that Maybelline Fit Me, but it's in a darker shade. Okay, it's the darkest one that they made in those powders. These little containers came from, oh Lord, I done spilled it on my crotch. They came from Dollar Tree. I use them to travel. It's my crotch, so I can use it. Shut up. My crotch is clean. I'm a clean woman. So I put some of that on a fluffy brush and I buff it into my skin. Okay, I also put it on my neck. Cause I don't need nobody all on my neck. Why you all in my grill? Oh shoot. Yay. Boot up. I think I'm gonna get me a boo in 2019. I'm done scamming. Okay. I ain't never fixed that eye. It's alright. Can't nobody over here beat me up. Okay. After I set my face, I go in with that same brush that I used on my contour, but instead I'm gonna use this by Fenty Beauty. Some people like it. I love it. It's Mocha Mommy, and I go over that contour again. It's a bronzer. They get me high like you do. Alright, then what I like to do is apply my eyelashes, okay? This is a nice little traveling case that was gifted to me, but it comes from Amazon. And here are my lashes. If you need a link to these lashes, go look back at my old videos and it's a link in there. So that eyelash glue has been getting tacky this entire time, okay? So I'm gonna take the back of some tweezers and apply it to the band of the lash. With my body. Tell me what to do. Paying like extremely close to them ends, because the ends will be the first thing that lift. And when they lift, you got, Houston, we got lift off. You ain't gonna have no eyelashes while you in Spain looking for a senor or senorita. Okay, never mind. All right, so then I'm going to just apply this onto my eyeball. I'm gonna try to do it on camera, but it's hard for me to really see with that ring light. Oh Lord, look, Lord, I done put the glue on my eyeball. I can't see shit. I'm gonna use my big mirror. I'll be right back. How y'all doing? All right, now that I got my little eyelashes on, I'm gonna put the liquid crack on my lips, Carmix. Okay, and let this sit. Y'all, it's too hot to be out here with these cracked and chapped up lips. Get you some liquid crack, okay? While I'm doing that, it's time for my most favorite part, the blush. Y'all know that I use La Femme blushes. You can order them up from Makeup Mania. There's a couple of places, but they come in their own pan. So I got a little palette. I know that looks junky, but I mean, it was traveling. I am going to use this color right here. It's in the color Bordeaux, and it looks so beautiful on all skin shades. Y'all look at that. Look at that. Somebody knocking on my door. Y'all, that was a student asking to borrow a highlighter, and I was just putting my highlighter on. So y'all know I'm addicted to the crayon case highlighter. She just took Snowden, which is that white one that I'll wear. I have Rosy Glow Reds here and Anglola. They're home team. Well, it's my neighbors. It's New Orleans, so I love the crayon case though. I'm gonna use Rosy Glow Reds. What I want to hear. No. listen to that. Okay. And I literally get a little bit of it, y'all, because it's so pigmented. Y'all look at that. Yes, ma'am. Come on through New Orleans. I always say I'm gonna use a little bit, but then I realized, girl, you ain't basic. Gonna pluck that stuff on your face. Okay, after I do that, I have to go through with the Holy Grail Urban Decay setting spray. Just a little travel size bottle. I use my points to get it. And I set my entire face. And it really does help with keeping me matte. While that's doing, I'm gonna go ahead and do my lips. I'm gonna do a neutral lip. And I love these little lipsticks by Sephora. Okay, and I have so many of them. And they're glosses. Some of y'all ask me, what do I have on my lips? It's one of these usually, if it's not NYX Fortune Cookie. But this one is called Somewhere in Spain, so I'm gonna use that. And I love this lip gloss too. It's called Wanderlust. Okay. So I'm gonna use Somewhere in Spain, and I'm gonna use this lip gloss in the color Nude Attitude. And then we're gonna be done, y'all. That's just a basic brown liner. Got it from the hair store. That liquid crack just feels so good on my lips. So Somewhere in Spain is a beautiful nude. I need something else. I need, where my booster to get my mind right now that I'm done. Hopefully it'll play. The Wi-Fi kind of shoddy. I'm gonna go in with a gloss. And then we're done, y'all. And that is it. That's getting ready with me. This is what I do to film and like my everyday makeup routine. Okay. Let's go tour Spain. I hope y'all are excited that I'm here. Because somebody said, I'm living through you, sis. Well, come on, let's live, boo. I'm gonna be back tonight with a wig review.